All right, we are streaming. We're here. What is going on, Ninja Turtle people? How are you on this wonderful Tuesday evening or afternoon, wherever you are in the world?
We're ready to hear so many good stuff.
Yes, we got chock full of news this week. It's pretty cool. And if you listen closely to the background, you will hear our son shouting "Baby Shark." And like just to let you guys know, like where we're recording and his bedroom are like so far away from each other, but it sounds like he is here. So like yeah, he's just very active right now.
Too much sugar.
Too much sugar, exactly. All right. So what's going on, guys? Thank you for joining us. And if you guys are online currently, be sure to go in the chat and chime in with some of your guys' opinions too. We'd love to hear from it. My name is Jason Sohail.
And my name is Anna.
And we are going to be talking about the weekly Ninja Turtle news. If you guys don't know, we do a podcast where we talk about the original Ninja Turtle cartoon. And this week we are looking at Super Bebop and Mighty Rocksteady.
I love Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yes, exactly. So should be a really good episode. Should be a really good podcast. But we're going to go ahead and start off with the news. You ready?
Yes.
All right.
Let me see my wallet is ready or not.
Yes. You. All right. Just hold on to the wallet. We're gonna do some actual like news stuff before we actually get into the wallet stuff.
Okay, good.
All right. Yeah, because all right. So because the first thing I want to talk about is the Ninja Turtle IDW games board game.
Uh-huh.
All right. So like really it kind of like so with this the IDW Games last year released the Adventure Universal Gaming System. I believe that's the full title. And that got so the Ninja Turtle one got released. It was actually more than a year ago. I've been seeing like our posts and everything. I was like, oh wow, I didn't realize I had it for a year. For some reason, I thought I got it during the pandemic, but I got it before the pandemic. So now they made the Ninja Turtles. Batman is scheduled to come out sometime later this year. Don't have a estimate on that yet. And
you mean the Batman and
yeah.
Ninja Turtle together?
Well, no. Just Batman the animated series. It's like so it's going to be this gaming system is just with Batman, but the way that they made it is that you can actually have the Batman characters with the Ninja Turtle characters because of like the way that they made like the boards and the rules and that kind of stuff. You can kind of mix them together.
Oh, cool.
And like that's why it's like the universal gaming systems, because like everything that gets added is going to add on to it. And well, all right. So the person who was actually responsible for this updated version of the Ninja Turtles board game. That his name was Pete Walsh, and he'd love to use Pigeon Pete as his icon and everything because they share the same first name.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So here's the unfortunate news. Unfortunately, he is not part of IDW Games anymore. Yeah. So pretty sure there were some really difficult decisions made, and that like probably like from both sides, probably no one wanted this to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, his final working day was our Saturday, his Sunday. And
so, I mean, good luck on his art journey.
Yes. Good luck. So the good news at least the good news for Pete is that he is starting his own company. It's called Pigeon Games.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So he has a nondescript pigeon as his mascot.
I'm his first follower.
I'm his second follower. Now here's the thing that we don't know, because he's been working on the Mutanimals expansion. and as someone who's been like with him working like play testing for him for the Mutanimals expansion, like I don't know where that actually is going, like because Batman is done. Batman's ready to ship. So like everything's there. He his final thing, he made sure all the files for Batman game came in. But with Mutanimals, that one is like not too sure. There's nothing concrete. IDW Games has not said anything about it just yet.
Uh-huh.
So crossing my fingers that we have Mutanimals at least.
Mm-hmm.
But I know there were plans to have Avatar and Korra from like the Nickelodeon series. I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. We don't like right now. We don't know what's going to happen after the Adventure Universal Gaming System after Pete's departure. Right now, so we don't know if they're going to continue it without him or if they're going to drop it completely. And as for Mutanimals, we don't know if that's going to still be released or if someone's going to come and pick it up and finish whatever he didn't finish, like just from there, or change it completely, because all those things could happen. So we got Robert joining us in chat.
Yes.
What's going on, Robert? And yes, those things are awesome. If you guys not have got the IDW Games Ninja Turtle sets, they are awesome. I really like it, and there is a single player version like to play with the rules.
So you have all of those?
Yes, I have all this. Yes.
Are those smaller ones like exclusive or something?
The smaller ones are Kickstarter exclusive. The two big sets, City Fall and Changes Constant, those you can get at retail. But everything else, all the other expansions were Kickstarter exclusive. So yeah, but best of luck to Pete, and I have messaged him this directly because he knows how much I don't like Pitch and Pete. Because Pitch and Pete is my least favorite character, and I wished him luck and great fortune on like all of his future projects and all of his future endeavors.
Yes.
But I told him that I will be still continuing making fun of Pitch and Pete. And also Pete, if you are listening to this, as you should be, because we're good buds and everything. When we finally start our live painting, our first figure we will be painting, it will be Pitch and Pete, because you did skew the voters to make sure the people voted for Pitch and Pete. But in honor of you,
soon.
Yeah, very soon. But yeah, but good luck to Pete, and if you're listening to this and you really want the Mutanimals set, make sure you let IDW Games know that you want the Mutanimal set. Like, just make sure the demand is there so that we can get at least the Mutanimals. Yes. So that's our first bit of news. Our next one is actually a lot more lighthearted, I promise you. Well, it's a lot more lighthearted, but first we got to talk about some grim times. Because, last week, the snow in Texas. Yes, now, I mean, I've been telling, people this because, people have been asking us, oh, have you guys get hit by snow? And we're like, we're Georgia. We don't know what snow is. But when Georgia gets snow, we don't know what to do. Because we're also Georgia. We don't know what snow is. I mean, so last time we had snow, Anna and I, we had to sit in the house with no internet for the weekend, and we were completely screwed. Now, we were the lucky ones because we just only lost internet. Yeah. We had friends who lost power for a whole weekend.
Yes.
Yeah. So Texas is going to something much more extreme than that. That they are they have snow, and with their whole power system, a lot of the state is out of power. And I see that Robert agrees with me. Pitch and Pete, he's good for humor and a funny character.
Yes.
Yeah. but yeah, so a lot. So as I said, a lot of people in Texas have been losing power, and they're going through like a lot more struggles than like probably what Georgia was going through 3 years ago.
Yes.
So I want to give a highlight to TMNT Van. These people, it's a husband and wife team. They are from San Antonio, in Texas.
Uh-huh.
And right now we're looking at this on the YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll see that he has like the van. It's a van that looks like the turtle van. And then I assume it's him, but the guy who runs the company. But he's dressed up as a Ninja Turtle, as Raphael in particular.
That's cool.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna give mad props to this. He is the Michael Bay Raphael, and mad props because that costume looks awesome.
Yes.
That costume looks awesome. It looks really fun. They have been donating food to neighborhoods in Texas that are out of power, and for people who need food, and they can't, they're kind of like stranded into their house. So they've been driving with the Ninja Turtle van, and they have pizza and pasta, and they've just been giving that out on their Facebook page. They've been kind of
that's so sweet.
yeah, it's so awesome. They just hey, give us your message us. We'll let you know where we're at. Completely out of the kindness. I mean, this is awesome. So if you guys are in the San Antonio area, definitely give TMNT Van a shout. And you know what? If you're in San Antonio, Texas, definitely go to their van and order some food from them. They definitely deserve the business.
Yeah.
And I mean, the fact that the guy dressed up as Raphael,
Oh, that would be so great. It's
Yeah.
like one day you open the door and get your pizza from Raphael.
Oh my god, that would be probably the most best thing ever. I'll be like, yeah, Raphael, you're delivering pizza. But yeah, so totally cool on them for doing that, and it's great. In our description, we'll make sure to put their Facebook page if you want to follow them and see if you can support them any way you can. They definitely deserve it, and they are real heroes. Not all heroes wear shells, but this hero does wear a shell, which is amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's so cool. All right.
So much respect.
So much respect. All right. That's our news kind of portion. Now let's get into the part that hurts our wallet.
Okay. Let me
All right, you're ready to bring the wallet. You're ready to open it up and make sure the moths fly out because because what's going to be happening. All right. So first, I'm going to briefly touch on this one, and that's Super7. Super7 has one little thing, and then after Super7 is our big one, and that's NECA. All right.
Okay.
So let's go to Super7. So right now, what we're looking at is we are looking at the Super7 retro figures. This is retro figures wave 3. If you remember, we talked about them before.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys need a refresher on what's in this wave, it is the damaged, or what they call busted, foot soldier, samurai Leonardo, sewer surfing Michelangelo, and Casey Jones.
Uh-huh.
And so these 4 are available to pre-order on Super7's website right now. And
Aren't these original ones?
they are designed to look like the original ones.
Oh.
Okay, so if you guys don't know what the how retro figures work for Super7, they're designed to look like the original figures from the Ninja Turtle line, but they put them in that retro Star Wars 3 3/4 inch.
Those kind of boxes.
Yeah, those kind of boxes and those kind of bodies. There's not much articulation. They're designed to look more like Star Wars figures than they are Ninja Turtle figures. But with the Ninja Turtle design. As it's for the people who
It has
really
that
want that 70s look.
Yes, that innocent feeling.
Yeah, the innocent feeling, like, so it's like you got like 80s and like 70s like mashed up
I love it.
in here. They do retail for like about 18 to like about like almost $19 each.
I want the Casey Jones and the Michelangelo.
Yes, the Michelangelos are really cool. What I love is that Cowabunga is misspelled with a K because in the original action figure, they actually spelled it with a K instead of a C. I don't know why. I think someone in Playmates just did not know how Cowabunga was spelled, and they probably made it in the East Coast where we don't know what surfing is. I'll be honest, like I grew up in the East Coast. I thought cowabunga was a word made up by the Ninja Turtles. I had no idea that this is a word, a slang that the West Coast Californians use for surfing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Exactly. No, Ninja Turtles popularized it. But yeah, so that's available for pre-order right now. If you guys want those, all right. So let's get into NECA because NECA threw a lot of stuff at us. And all right, NECA. Okay, so everything we're going to talk about with NECA is being confirmed by NECA themselves. I know there were some news that involved leaks. That NECA has not confirmed it. Because of how much NECA news there is, we're skipping that for now. We might pick it up next week, but we want to speculate what they have actually announced. So yes, we are aware of the leaks. That's happening. We're just not going to be talking about it this week because we have so much more cooler stuff to talk about. Because the cooler stuff is because we know what's coming. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about.
Saw something black and white.
There you go. Here we go.
That's so cool.
All right, so it's coming as a Walmart exclusive. Is going to be Super Shredder Shadow Master Edition, or people like to call it Stealth Edition. Because it's more because instead of that purple paint, it's going to be black.
Uh-huh.
And so this is a reminiscence to the mail-away figure that you used to get in the can of soup, or I should say, can of like Chef Boyardee. Like if you got like enough like Chef Boyardee cans, you could like submit in the points, and you had to pay for like shipping. I think shipping was like $6. And you got the Super Shredder figure that Playmates was offering, except he was painted black instead of purple. And so that's what they're kind of doing here, is that now we are getting a more of a black accented Super Shredder. It's the same Super Shredder that we got last year.
Yes.
It's just that this time he's going to be black, and it looks like there's some purple. I'm not sure if that's purple accents or if that's just the purple light.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's the same body and everything.
Yeah. It's definitely 100%. It is definitely the same body. And that's not what I want to say. I'm messing things up. All right. But yeah, it's definitely it's definitely the same body, just in a black paint. So if you guys want another Super Shredder with the black paint, it's totally available.
It's a limited thing.
I mean, I don't think they didn't mention it's limited or not.
Because I remember the other Super Shredder was very hard to get.
The other one was very hard to get. So that's the good news for... Alright, so here's the good news for people who missed out on the other Super Shredder. You have another chance to get Super Shredder. And I believe I think the normal paint Super Shredder should be coming back on shelves as well. But, so if you missed this one, you have another one that's a different variant. And now if you want both Super Shredders, you have like two different styles of Super Shredders you can own. And So really cool. Super Shredder was definitely my favorite figure that was released last year. This is definitely like my favorite one. I love Super Shredder. So
So much detail.
yeah, so much detail, so large. So if you guys,
Is it the same size?
yes, it's the same size. Yeah, the only thing that's changing about him is the paint.
Oh.
That's the only thing that's changing. So, if now you guys we have a second chance to get it. And like I said, it's a different variant. So, like so for some of you, maybe this might be a sigh of relief to your wallet because you're like, oh, I have Super Shredder. I don't need to spend $30 on another one. But for some of you, it's like, oh man, I really want that black one. Or like, I know some people were disappointed that they felt like the other Super Shredder was too purple, and that's because like they didn't realize that in the second movie, his scene is such in a dark, shadowy area that you didn't really see the color.
Yes.
Yeah, because I've seen people complain like, oh, the Shredder's too bright. And like to be honest, this Shredder is like kind of more accurate to that shadow.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, let's talk about another Walmart exclusive, and this is what people have been calling the Pinball Box.
What is it?
So all right, in Walmart, and I know you've seen this, but they have it both at Walmart and Target, in GameStop. You know how like they have those boxes. And like it looks like a surprise box, but they put on the label exactly what you're getting.
Uh-huh.
It's one of those, and this one's for Ninja Turtles. The art for the box is really awesome, and the Stern pinball logo is actually on it. And all it did was just make me wish that we can get a home version of the pinball game that was released last year. Hold on. Before we go, I want to see what Rob wrote here. He was saying that he couldn't get the the original Black Shredder because they didn't have enough cans of the soup of the Chef Boyardee. I know. Oh, you saved enough pizza points for the 5th anniversary Leonardo, but never got them. But never had enough. Oh, you tried to save the pizza points, but you never had enough for the. I never had enough for the gold Leonardo either. Actually, like by the time I did, it was gone. Like, yeah. But so yeah. So this is one of those. It's not exactly a blind box because they on the label tells you exactly what's inside, but inside the box we have a Utrom hoodie, or if you want to call it Krang hoodie, because I know how much you like Krang, but it definitely looks more like a Utrom from the original comics, but it could be Krang.
So it's like a subscription?
No, it's just a box. Okay, like alright, you know how you go to like Walmart and you go to like the collector section, and then you'll see like this box that has like a star on it, and it says like, oh, this is the Mario box. And you're like, oh, and you see from the label it says like, it comes with the glass, it comes with the thing. It's one of those. It's just it's gonna sit on the shelf.
But they have stuff in it.
Yes, there's stuff in it.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and everything that's in it's on this label. So
that looks like fun.
Yeah, exactly. No, it definitely looks like fun. So there's gonna be a Krang / Utrom hoodie beanie. Like, did you put it on top of your head? There's going to be a t-shirt. There will be a Shredder action figure that looks like the Shredder from... It looks like it's going to be Shredder from, like, the cartoon. I'm curious if it's, like, exclusive to this box, or if it's, like I'm wondering if it's a full-size figure, like, that I don't really have the details of. We have a pizza magnet and a keychain of Rocksteady and Bebop. To me, the most funny, like the most odd thing is that the box itself focuses on the turtles themselves. Obviously, the turtles are the selling things, but the items are more about the villains.
That's funny.
Yeah. This has popped up on Walmart's app, but there's no price on it yet, and there's no way
I
to
wish
like
it was
pre-order.
like a repeated thing.
Yes, 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 yes. No, no, I wish to. But I'm cool. It's cool that we got Ninja Turtles. Like, because every time I go to the store, I'll see that because I see a bunch for I see a bunch for like Zelda. I see a lot. I see a lot for like, oh, here's Super Nintendo. I see a ton for like Game of Thrones or other things I'm not interested in, like Fortnite. So it's kind of cool. Like there's something like I'm really
Yes,
interested
it's
in,
so
and the fact that it
surprising.
comes with the action figure, and because like most of those things that come with like a glass or something like that, like things that you're like, I can go without. Like I see some that come with socks.
I love that the art is more like classic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that the art is more classic as well. So don't have a exact release date on this just yet. So we will find out hopefully soon, and hopefully we'll be able to order it from the app itself. The Shadow Master Shredder also, the Shadow Master Super Shredder, I should say, also showed up on the Walmart app, and that's how I discovered. But NECA like went and like confirmed these two things.
Oh.
So technically it was leaked by Walmart, but they quickly like, hey, let's reveal this
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. So hopefully it will be coming out soon, and hopefully these won't like sell out so fast. Usually these boxes don't really sell out. And like to be honest, like whenever you go to the stores, like these boxes, they kind of sit there, and some of them will go on clearance. So I don't want this thing to go on clearance, but I'm hoping this won't be like the other like Ninja Turtle stuff that you try to get from NECA, and like it's hard to get.
Yes.
All right, let's get into the big one. Let's get into the big one. It's something we talked about 2 weeks ago, and that's Loot Crate. Because
Oh, they are finally.
Loot Crate has announced their next Ninja Turtles, like what the contents of the next Ninja Turtles Limited series. So guess what? We got 4 more unboxing with Mikey's happening.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this will be a 4 crate edition, like a set. So the first one will be movie, and then we got arcade, then we got Mirage, then we got cartoon.
Oh, I love that they did the set again.
Yes, I'm so happy that they did the set again.
Which one is the first?
The first one is the movie. All right, so the movie one, they revealed what the figure will be. And here's the funny thing. It's a figure I have been joking about in the past, I think, 3 or 4 years. I've been doing NECA unboxings where I kept... So, I know you saw the movie last year for the 30th anniversary. Do you recognize this character?
Not really.
Okay. So this is Danny from the movie. In the movie, he was April's boss's son, and he joins the Foot Clan because like he wants to, and he ends up like stealing stuff, and he steals $20 from April, and like April's boss gets mad at him, and like he kind of rebels out of his from his boss. I have been joking in those unboxings because after it's like, oh, who are they gonna do next, Danny? Like, and they actually did. It is a very unique sculpt, and like here's like the insane part about it. His T-shirt is Sid Vicious. I know you have no idea who that is. Sid Vicious is a he plays for the band Sex Pistols.
Uh-huh.
And like in the movie, he only like all the shirts he wore had like Sid's image on it. And so that means that not only they had to get like permission from the actor of this kid, they also had to get permission from Sex Pistols and Sid Vicious for this shirt.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so like, and I'm pretty sure like the music artist is getting like some money, like um of for this. So that's the crazy part. And so we know what he comes with. He comes with two heads. One head with the headband,
Headband?
and then one without. And then also he's also coming with the Walkman that he stole. Like, and
Are you excited about it?
I'm actually very excited about this one because like I kept joking that we should get a figure of him, and the fact that we are getting a figure of him is just amazing. All right, so that's crate one. Crate two is going to be arcade, and looking at this silhouette, who do you think crate two will be? Like, I'm curious if you can remember the name of the character.
It's not a Splinter.
No, that's not Splinter.
I don't know.
Okay, so this silhouette looks like Armagon. Armagon is a mutant shark, and now here's
Shark.
yeah, he's a shark. You see, he has a
Oh.
thing in there, and he has a thing on the tail.
Oh.
All right, yeah. It's definitely a shark. This looks like Armagon. Armagon. Okay, now here's my complaint because I wish instead of it saying arcade, I wish it said video game, because Armagon is not in any arcade game. Armagon is in the he's in like the Tournament Fighters video game, which was released on the Nintendo system, the Super Nintendo system, and the Sega Genesis. And I think he's in all three. I can't remember if if he was a exclusive character or not. But that's who looks like it's coming in the arcade box.
Oh.
And so
I love this Loot Crate sets.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And then after arcade will be the Mirage box, and what the silhouette, it looks like it's going to be one of the Shredder clones. If you want to compare to the 2012 series, what they called them, and this was Lobster Shredder. Like, really, the 2012 series, the way that they gave the names to the three Shredder clones was probably the best way to identify them. But yeah, this is but yeah. So basically the what 2012 called Lobster Shredder. It's just basically one of the failed Shredder clones with like really big hands. He's like he's the medium size of the three. And then the last is Cartoon. Now, all right, Cartoon's the only one where I'm kind of like, I have a feeling I know what Cartoon will be, because most of the time NECA has only been doing the 1987 cartoon, the one that we've been watching. So with this silhouette, more than likely, this is probably Dark Turtle, which is basically, there's an episode where Donatello, he basically dresses up as Batman. That's the best way I can describe it as. It's coming up in a later seasons. You won't be seeing it right away. Parts of me, I don't want that. I want NECA to throw us this big curveball and let this be Turtle Titan from the 2003 series, because that's also a cartoon, and I would love it. I would love it for it to be that, but all signs are showing Dark Turtle. So, but NECA, if you could prove me wrong, and say no, this is not from the '87 cartoon, and you would be awesome for doing that. Because I would love to see NECA. I would love to see NECA do a 2003 series figure, and two, I would love to have a really good Turtle Titan figure. Because Turtle Titan in 2003, basically Mikey dresses up as a superhero with like a cape and everything.
Uh-huh.
So, uh, like I said, right now, pretty sure that's Dark Turtle, but we'll find out, and hopefully in the in the months, Luke Craig will be like, ha ha ha! Jason was right. It is Turtle Titan. Now, just to guys let you know, the first crate is scheduled to come out in August. Then the second one's scheduled to come in September. Then October. Then November. And so it should be coming out like those 4 months, like later this year.
Uh-huh.
Now, but also let's not forget that this is NECA, and we've joking called them NECAD because we added the D to their name for delay. So if the first box does come out in August, that'll be awesome. But I would not be surprised if if the last 2 crates come out in 2022. I'm just saying. Now
2022. Oh my god.
I know exactly. It's crazy. All right, now if you remember when NECA did this crate last year, you did all 3 and we got a bonus figure. You remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the bonus figure last time was
Rocksteady.
it was actually Bebop, but yeah.
Bebop. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they're both basically the same. I mean, this year they do have a bonus. Do you recognize that guy?
Looks like Robin Hood.
All right. That guy's actually announced who it is. It's Scrag. Do you remember who Scrag is?
Yes, it was the bad guy.
That's right, Bat Guy. Bat Guy. They are making a figure of Bat Guy.
Really?
Yes.
They're listening to us.
They are listening to us. They are listening to this podcast. They know how excited we are about Bat Guy and how much we love Bat Guy. And I refuse to call him Scrag.
Did you figure it out yourself or they announced
it?
They
announced it. No, and that last thing it said Scrag on it. They haven't revealed what the figure looks like. But more than likely, you probably can just change the head because as we're watching this GIF loop endlessly, you see that all you have to do to make him a bat is just change his head because everything else is clothed. So there really isn't that much they have to do to change him into a bat. But yes. We got Bat Guy as our bonus figure coming.
You definitely have to get that.
Oh, it's been gotten. All right, so price wise, just to let you guys know, it is if you want all 4, it is $200 for getting all 4. If you want an individual crate, they're $50 each. Now here's what's the crazy thing is the shipping. The shipping's like insanely good deal. Shipping's only $5 per crate. So if you get all 4, it's only $20 for shipping.
That's cool.
Yeah, because to ship one of those boxes, that's at least $10. So that's a really good deal on shipping, to be honest. Because I've gotten so many of these boxes and crates before where the shipping was half the price of the actual thing. So a reasonable price for it. I will say the only thing now, you guys should definitely go to lootcrate.com right now and look at the Ninja Turtle section because that's where you can order it. And then you can select if you want all 4 with the bonus figure or if you just want 1 or 2 of the crates, whichever ones you want to get. And what's cool about it is like when you go to their site, they actually have like behind the scenes of them like sculpting Danny's face, and that's actually really cool to see. I thought that was a really
Oh,
cool
wow.
like added bonus that you get for like going on and shopping at their website.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a really cool behind the scenes thing that they did. Uh, the other thing that they did, and I thought this was cruel, uh, they showed pictures and images of the last year's crate, and like my first thought was like, oh, they're giving people a second chance to get these who missed them. No, they just said, oh, this is what we gave out last time, and now if you want these figures, people have been selling them for like $300 each. Like, so they're like, it's almost like cruel what they did. Like, hey, if you don't order them now, you're gonna be missing out.
Yes.
Now the good news is that you have until well, technically yesterday, but you have until now until March 23rd to order. So if you're one of those that are like, okay, let me like put some money to the side, you have a few weeks to do that. But you're guaranteed to get it if you order by March 23rd. After that, it's going to be on a limited basis if they have any left.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just gonna say this right now because every time we post the Loot Crate, the first comment we get is, "Oh my God, this is trash. I don't order from this." And then the same guy posting, "Oh, I just watched the video. This is really cool stuff. I wish I got this. I didn't know they actually put cool stuff in it. This is not trash. I'm sorry for what I wrote." And and there's like so many people like once like I will say like the Bunny Rocksteady and Bebop, when those images like went online and like people were going nuts and were like, "Oh my God, I didn't order this box. I wish I did." Like how can I get it? How can I not? Like they're like, and like so many people like, "Are you guys selling yours? Are you guys?" And like people are getting this. I mean, unless they're selling for profit, no one's like going to let go of the
Yes.
actual figures.
Yes.
I mean, I've seen people who let go of like the other stuff because like like, oh, I don't need the shirt. Oh, I don't like the pin or something like that. But I haven't seen anyone be like, you know what? No, I don't like this figure. I'm gonna let go of it.
No, the figures are so cool.
Yeah, the figures are so cool, and the fact that like we actually got more, like especially with Danny, like if that's a more unique figure. I mean, obviously Armagon. I mean, they haven't announced Armagon, but that definitely looks like a shark. I mean, but like all of the figures that they have like look like brand new molds, and like that, like they're not like just repaints, like Splinter and the Shredder from the comic from last year.
Yes.
Yeah, so these are, and I'm gonna say this right now, $200 plus 20 shipping, and then you also have tax in there too. That's a really good deal for 5 exclusive figures. So, that yeah, that's basically all we got for this week. Lots of stuff,
Yeah.
lots of awesome stuff. How's your wallet doing? Did it cry?
Yes, my wallet is crying now.
Yeah. My wallet, like it's like, hey, I wanted to lose weight.
I always wanted to lose weight.
All right, let us know what you guys think. And thank you for everyone who joined us live, and thank you for Robert for interacting with us live with us, and we will be back next week. And if you guys want to check out the full podcast, it's coming out this Thursday, and we'll be talking about the episode Super Bebop and Mighty Rocksteady. I gotta make sure I get those names correct. All right, that's all I got. You got anything else?
Nah.
All right, till next time, guys. See ya.
Bye.